Alexander wakes up with gum stuck in his hair. His day goes from bad to worse as more and more awful things keep happening.
This day has been terrible.
But he's not the only one in his family having a day from hell in Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day.
Hi, I'm Brenna, here with Shawn to talk about Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. We've all just seen it. I guess you can start us off and tell us what you thought of it.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, I will. This is strictly aimed at a particular audience. This is not something that's going to appeal to people between the ages of like 15 and
everyone else.
Parents
might think it's cute.
They'll take it with their kids. They'll go with their kids to see it. And I think for who it's aimed at, it's a perfectly decent movie. It's inoffensive. I think that there is some charm to be had there. And so overall, I think it's worth seeing for the people who want to go see it.
I think it's very sweet. It is endearing and it's charming. And it's impressive how they could... Usually when you see a film adapted from a very short kid's book, you think there's going to be all this fluff. I don't know how they're going to do this. How are they going to stretch 10 pages into an hour and a half? And here, they're really sort of inventive with how they come up with more story. They have a sort of a liar twist on it, where he has his horrible, terrible, no good, very bad day, and then he wishes everybody else also has a bad day. And so they do, and then we get to explore the themes of bad days and dealing with bad things happening and how you handle them and anger management and that kind of stuff. So it's the way that they sort of blanketed the bad day over an entire family of 6 was creative.
It strangely plays like the kids' version of The Hangover in an odd sort of way, because we have like the opening and apparently there's some creature in the house and we have to figure out how that creature got there, so we flash back and see how we got up to the point. So I thought that was kind of weird. You could have taken this material and gone to some weird places with it, and instead I think it really is charming thanks to a very good cast. Mm-hmm. And the material doesn't do anything terribly excessive. I mean, it's a bit silly when we have kangaroos kicking people, but all these things aren't too terribly dangerous. They're pretty fun. The kids will have fun with the material here. Pretty believable for the most part. And I think it really does have a nice message in the end that you like to see from this kind of movie.
It's my job to take care of you guys. And make sure you don't have bad days. And when you do, it's on me.
Ben, I think that you just gotta have the bad days so you can love the good days even more.
I never felt like any of the kids were mugging to the camera. It wasn't like, hey, look at me, I'm a child actor in a big, giant Disney movie. They were all very natural, played to the camera well.
They weren't obnoxious.
Not obnoxious at all.
They weren't bratty.
None of them.
This is why I don't like kids in movies, is because they're always bratty and obnoxious. These kids, they had their problems. They dealt with them in a way that was not obnoxious. They felt like real kids with real problems who weren't little snots.
And didn't get angry at each other about it.
Yeah.
They all kind of came together and dealt with the problems. And
So it's a story about family. It's a story about how when all else fails, you've got those who love you to bolster you up, which is a very sweet message.
And it doesn't fall into too many kid movie traps.
Yeah.
There aren't a lot of fart jokes or anything like that. I mean, there's some pee jokes, but for the
There's one pee joke.
One pee joke, and it's not like they're not milking that for all it's worth. It's like, okay, done, that's over with. And so in that way, the material is better than most kid adaptations that you see, and refreshing because of that.
Please, be my date for the prom.
This isn't Gossip Girl, you two. Get back inside, Celia.
See you tonight.
Yes!
Let's go, Wreck-It Ralph.
Our director, Miguel Arteta, he's great with these kids. He's great at wrangling kids, which apparently is one of the most difficult things to direct. And he's able to tell this story with his actors. And nobody is out of place. The set's all realistic. You kind of don't even care that they are so affluent that they're not mad when their car gets destroyed, because you actually like these people.
Right. I mean, there is a bit of sense at the end of the movie where I'm going, okay, they kind of got through that day. But the car, they're gonna have a few problems after this day's over, but you don't really care about it.
Hey, there's Mama.
Where's my baby green?
Oh, well, things went a little awry today. Look who it is.
He's green.
I know.
What is this?
It's marker. It's fine. It's not poisonous. I don't think it's poisonous.
we don't get good live-action family movies anymore. I mean, try and think of the last one that we have that wasn't completely juvenile and with obnoxious, bratty kids.
I can't think of one, actually.
Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day is a very good, fantastic, fun, and awesome movie. I say see it.
I wouldn't go around calling this Alexander the Great, but for the age group that it's pitched at, it's perfectly fine family entertainment. See it.
Cheers!
Cheers! How was your day?
A lot of traffic. It was pretty horrible. Alexander and the wonderful, fantastic, so nice, not bad movie.